all you beautiful people? It's your girl Asia, the MUA, back with another edition of Adventures in Freelancing. Let me start off by saying thank you so much for joining me. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You guys have been showing me so much love. Like, I think we've come to a point where I need like a cute name for my supporters. Like, what do you guys want to be called? Because it's like a whole 315 of y'all by now. So I feel like we need a name to call ourselves to let everybody know that we are united in this thing. Like, what should we say? Like, what should we call? Like, I don't know. Help me out. Leave me a comment down below. In case you guys haven't noticed from the title, this is going to be a brand new type of video for me to do. I have never done a first impressions video, so I am like so excited to bring this to you guys. Nothing that I'm using in this video is really new, but it is the first time that I've full on tried it out. One of the main reasons that doing a video like this is so exciting for me is because I am a creature of habit. Like, if I know a product works for me, if I know I like it, that's the product I'm going to use. And you are not going to easily persuade me to try something else. That is kind of one of my like weaknesses as a makeup artist. I'm really scared to try new products sometimes because I spent my money on this stuff in this box. And I want to make sure I get my money's worth. But of course, as we all know in the beauty industry, there are constantly new products hitting the market. There's constantly something new to try. There's constantly something new to learn. So it's not good to be so stagnant in your routine that you are not flexible when it comes to trying new products. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's 2018. I'm trying to be a new year, new artist, whatever. I don't know. That just came out really awkward. I'm sorry. I'm just really awkward, guys. Anyway, there are a few goals as a makeup artist that I've set for myself personally, and trying new products and venturing outside of my comfort zone is definitely one of those goals that I have set. I didn't set any resolutions. I set goals that I want to achieve. I feel like that's a better way to look at things. It's more realistic and you won't be setting yourself up for failure. So me doing this video is me dead ass knocking one of those goals off of my list for the year. Oh, I have to tell you guys also, MAC got some new skincare out, and baby, if you are an oily girl like myself, this is some stuff you definitely want to check out. I don't know if you want to put these items in your kit necessarily, but you might definitely want to have them in your personal collection, and this is something you can definitely tell your clients about as far as kind of maintaining a really good skincare routine for their skin type. It's the Mineralized Total Detox. We've always had the Volcanic Ash Exfoliator, but what they've done is kind of re-promoted the Mineralized Charged Water Charcoal Spray, and they've also added this amazing charcoal mask. I'm going to include some video clips of me using these products. I started off with the green gel cleanser. That's my favorite. That's a really good cleanser for oily skin. You want to make sure your skin is really clean when you're going in with an exfoliant, because you don't want to be like scrubbing all that dirt and gunky stuff back into your skin, because that exfoliant is removing a layer of your skin. So depending on what you're using, it can be pretty abrasive. So make sure your skin is thoroughly clean before you go in and exfoliate. Then I went ahead and went in with the Charcoal Ash Exfoliator. This is one of my favorite exfoliating products because if you work it into your skin enough, you can see it kind of turning from black to like a lighter gray. That's how I know it's working, and eventually it kind of foams up and cleanses your skin really well. Once all of that exfoliant dissolves, it's actually a pretty good cleanser in itself. Then I went in and applied the mask. This mask is like heaven. It's so smooth. It feels so luxurious. It feels like something you would find in like a high-end salon, like a high-end day spa. It is really good. And when I tell you, it sucked every bad thing out of my skin, honey. It is a magnet for bacteria, dirt, oil, anything you don't want on your face. This mask is going to suck it out. I let it dry, I rinsed it off. Then I went in with a charged water charcoal spray. So with this being such an extreme exfoliant, with this being such a like impurity removing mask, you would think it's gonna leave your skin dry and tight and super uncomfortable, but that spray really just helps revive and put back all the moisture into your skin. Like, my skin felt so smooth, so clean, so fresh, and look how my makeup is laying. Like, from what I gather from the description and everything, it looks like this is a product that you can use right before you apply your makeup, which is exactly what I did. And I am not mad at all at how my skin looks and feels. Like, I'm really, really a fan of this system. So this is definitely something you might want to check out. I want to let you guys know up front that a huge chunk of the footage that I recorded for this video accidentally got deleted. So I'm just going to go into the intro for some of the products that got deleted when I was trying to clean up my SD card about 20 minutes ago. I'm just going to get right into it. I got the chance to use two really cool new eyeshadow palettes. I don't think either one of these palettes are new. The Prism palette, of course, is not new. There are a ton of videos on YouTube about this palette, but this one is one that I haven't seen a lot of people uploading videos about. This is from the brand Pretty Vulgar. I think that this is like an exclusive to Sephora brand, but it's super cute. The packaging is really nice, really vintage, Victorian-y vibes going on. And this one is called the Pretty Birdie palette, and when you open it up, like, the whole thing is like in the shape of a bird cage. I thought that's really cute. I'm a sucker for some good packaging. So by the time the clip kicks in, I will have done my eyebrows, primed and set my eyelids, and added Eden to my transition area, Formation to my crease, and Parallel and Snitch to my outer V. And I am about to go in and add Eternal to my lid, and that's kind of where the clip picks up. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to try to do so much better to not delete important files that are pertinent to my YouTube videos. Please forgive me. Please, please. So everything just got like all kinds of weird for me. It was looking super, super harsh. So I went in and tried to blend it out. Sometimes when you're mixing different eyeshadow formulas, it can get a little tricky, and I think that's kind of what happened here. I'm using two different formulas from two different palettes. They might not know each other. They might not get along too well. So I feel like it took me a little work to get it blended out, and I still don't really like it. And I'm not blaming that on the eyeshadows. I really think it's my fault. I went in a little too heavy-handed with a couple of those eyeshadows, and it just became really difficult to blend out. I'm gonna go ahead and get into Eternal. Out of all the shadows in the Prism palette, this is the one that I'm most excited for because it just looks so pretty. Okay, this is really pretty. It reminds me a lot of one of those shadows from the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place. It's got a little more like copper reflex in it. Really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. It's really creamy, and I feel like the texture, like if you put too much of this on, the texture might get kind of weird on you, because I'm not 100% sure what kind of formula this is as far as, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow formulas go. But I notice it is clumping up and falling off a little bit, but yeah, it's like really soft and moussey. Like, I'm putting my brush into the pan and it's just kind of making a dent in the shadow, if that makes any sense. isn't like a first impression. This is like a ride or die. I just wanted you guys to see how easy it is to do a really nice wing liner with Brush Black Brush Stroke by MAC. Like, if you don't have one of these in your kit and you struggle with wing liner, you need to get your life. Oh, okay, I still gotta do my face. Okay, let me make sure my hands are clean, because the last thing I want to do is like go in with primer and color corrector and stuff and have like eyebrow color or, you know, brown eyeshadow or any crap like that on my hands. So I'm gonna start off by priming with this. I know this is nothing new, but I ain't never used it before, so I hear it's a really, really great primer for people with really oily skin and big pores. I like right away how it like instantly kind of mattified and blurred my skin, which is something that I'm always looking for, especially right up in this area. Honey, them pores so big. Okay, I know. I talk all kind of stuff about this collection, and now here I am demoing one of the products from the collection. I don't want to seem like I put my foot in my mouth, but I kind of put my foot in my mouth. I have heard nothing but great things about Patrick's powder. I have used items from the collection while I was at counter, and actually the Glam AF palette is pretty much a whole beautiful eye look all in one quad. I know it's 4 eyeshadows. I know nothing is new in the eyeshadow quad, but to have those 4 colors together and for me to be able to bang out a bomb look using that quad, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. One of my beautiful customers at counter, hey Crystal girl, actually gave me the opportunity to try this on her, and she has beautiful rich brown skin, and it looked really good on her. She wore it around the store for about 15 minutes, and of course Auntie Jackie gave her stamp of approval, so here I am trying the Patrick's powder. What I like to do when I prime my skin and when I color correct is go ahead and go in and set that with the powder. I didn't buy it, but I have a nice generous sample from my counter, and I'm just gonna go in and set my whole face. I don't really know how this powder is with oily skin, and I'm so used to using my Palladio rice powder. It's almost like a habit, and it's the only powder that I've used that's given me a good result for a very, very long time, because it's a rice powder and rice is absorbent. That's kind of how I look at it. So I feel like it does a good job of absorbing a lot of the oil on my face. This, I mean, it looks decent enough. It looks good. It has a kind of pinkish, peachy colored tint to the powder itself, and I didn't know if that was gonna like pick up on my skin, but it looks like a translucent powder. It doesn't look like anything. I'm going to go ahead and go in with foundation. Oh my god, I'm using a different foundation. This is such a huge step for me, because once I discovered and fell in love with Prolong Wear, like OG Prolong Wear, not the waterproof one, not the one that comes in the little black tube, but OG Prolong Wear. That is my bae. But I heard this foundation was the bomb. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Camouflage Makeup for Face and Body. Estee Lauder is MAC's parent company, so I don't feel like I would be far off in liking a foundation from Estee Lauder, because I mean, you know, Estee Lauder is mom pretty much. But I've heard wonderful things about this foundation. It does retail for $42, and one thing that I can definitely say, because I grabbed a sample of this while I was at counter, they don't have a whole lot of shade range. I'm looking on the Estee Lauder website and I only see 15 shades listed in the whole foundation shade range, and I got color Toasty Toffee, and there's one other color darker than Toasty Toffee, so that's a little disappointing. No, that's really disappointing. Like, that's kind of like a letdown. We have 65 and a half shades at MAC, and for them to have a really, you know, highly spoken of foundation and to only have literally 15 shades, maybe 2 or 3 deep shades, I'm not even deep. So for you to have one other shade deeper than me, and for that to be the end all be all of your shade range, that's really disappointing, especially from a company as well established as Estee Lauder. Like, I gotta say it. But nonetheless, we're gonna try it, so let's see what it does. Like how it looks a lot. It's a really full coverage, really matte foundation, right up my alley. But this color, I don't know. Let me finish my face, and I'm gonna take a little Patrick's powder and just set in my oiliest areas, and I feel like I can see that pink. I might be tripping, I don't know, but I feel like I can see a wash of pink in the middle of my face where I just put that powder. Is that my imagination? Am I tripping? I'm also going in with a new concealer today, and I am so used to using, again, Pro Longwear concealer. It's my full coverage matte, blended out to the God's highlight beaming from across the room concealer. But we now have the water weight concealers, and I told everybody that we should all try them. I'm just worried about the coverage because water weight formula is water based, so it's so like watery. But let's see. I am still relatively new to the brand, so a lot of the stuff that I'm trying out is in sample jars. A lot of the stuff that I use in my day-to-day makeup is in sample jars. So don't like throw shade at me, please. Trying new things in 2018. Girl, you look like a crazy person. Okay. I am so nervous. What if this whole look sucks? So I'm gonna go in with Patrick's powder just the same way I would any other. I feel like it kind of did what my Palladio rice powder always does and kind of brings that concealer down. Like, that looks a little more doable for me. That looks a little more realistic for me. Okay, Patrick. Okay. I talk so much stuff about this powder. It's not just for baking. All right, y'all, so I done pulled it together as much as it's gonna get pulled. So let's see if we can bring it on home. I was like in the bathroom changing, you know, because I'm trying to serve y'all this grown and sexy. You can't really see it, but you know, I'm trying to serve this look for the kids. And I gotta tell you, this foundation it's a struggle. Like, she is gray, y'all. Oh my goodness, she is so gray. And for this to be like not even like a super deep color that you can't even get the undertone right for, like, I'm light skinned. Like, let's keep it 100. I'm light skinned and you can't get the undertone right on my color. Like, you can't put a little more golden in there, a little more warmth. So for this foundation to be $42 and to still not have a good undertone for a woman of color, like, it's 2018. We not doing this no more. Makeup companies, makeup brands, we not doing this no more. Okay, get it together. So the next thing I'm going to use in this first impressions video, I'm super excited to show you guys. I've partnered with a company here in Las Vegas called Pure Royalness Hair Company. They have bundles, they got lashes, they got glitter, other select cosmetics products. I will leave the link below for you guys to check them out. Make sure you use my code Asia MUA18 to receive some munties off your order. But I'm going to use these lashes today and they are absolutely gorgeous. They have the most beautiful mink lashes. This is a style Royal Grace. She is right up my alley. Oh my goodness, she's full, she's wispy, she flares out a little bit at the end, and I cannot wait to try these. I'm obsessed with these lashes. Oh, they are so pretty. I was also able to get my hands on these, the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palettes. I got the Radiant and the Gradient. I'm honestly not even sure what to do with that, y'all. Like, can somebody help me? Like, that looks like a really good transition color. That might be a blush color. Like, I don't know who I would put these on. Like, I'm not being funny or anything. I'm not sure what to do with those. But the Radiant, this is me all day long. This is right up my alley. Look at how pretty those are. So these retail for $21, which I think is a really good deal. That's about $5 a blush, and it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is going to be something really cute. It's not going to take up a lot of real estate in your kit. So I'm a huge fan of these. I'm all for these, like especially this one. This one I'm not too sure about, but this one, I might actually throw this one in my kit while I'm sitting up here talking. This one, maybe I'll give it away. Should I do a giveaway and include this? I don't know. But this one I'm definitely going to hang on to because these blush colors are like right up my alley. They're right my speed. I work well with colors like this. The Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. That is a long name. Like, can we keep it a little cuter than that? This actually seems to work really well with this Estee Lauder foundation. Although I really don't like the color match in the undertone. I love the formula. I love the finish. I love how the foundation looks. I just don't like the color, if that makes any sense, if you can reconcile that in your mind. I love the way the foundation looks. I just don't like the color. And I think this primer has a lot to do with this. So, like, I've heard great things about this primer, and it looks like it's living up to all of the great things that I've heard. I know this retails for $38. You can probably find less expensive primers to throw into your kit. For $38, would I throw it into my kit? Probably, because this is a pretty big container and it seems to be a really good primer. It works really well with this foundation, and I'm pretty sure it'll work well with any foundation you pair it with. Get you some of these. These lashes are, I'm obsessed with these lashes. I can't wait to try the other two styles that I have. I am such a fan of these lashes. They feel so comfortable. I remember Dodo Lashes hit me up. I know y'all get emails and y'all get DMs from Dodo Lashes. I know a whole bunch of people had that little discount code for those little $5 mink lashes. Those lashes were so horrible. Like, I wouldn't even spend my $5 on those lashes, to be perfectly honest with you. I wouldn't use my own discount code to buy those lashes. Like, they were just not good. They were stiff, they were uncomfortable, and they really put a bad taste in my mouth as far as mink lashes go, because that was kind of the first mink lash I had ever gotten the opportunity to try. But these are totally different. Like, this is a totally different vibe. This is a totally different wave. For me to say y'all need to go grab some of these, you know it's real, because I would not put my name behind something that I felt like wasn't gonna live up to what I'm telling you it is. So I'm telling you what it is, so go on and make it do what it do. I want to thank you guys so much. Like, it's so amazing to get the notification that I got a new subscriber. It's so awesome to get the notification that somebody left me a comment, somebody liked my video. Like, when that stuff comes up on my phone, it's like getting a text from Bae. Like, I be cheesing. Like, that's how I feel. Like, no, for real. Like, you guys are making me feel so amazing. I just want to continue to push out great content to you guys, give you guys what you want to see, and have fun and get to know each other while we're doing it. If you have not already, what you waiting for? You right here already. It's free, girl. It's free. Hit that subscribe button wherever it is around here. It might be down here, it might be up here, it might be on this side, it might be on that side. I don't care where it is. Hit that subscribe button. You can even turn on my notifications so you make sure you never miss a video. I want to say one more time, like, I can't say it enough. Thank you guys so much. Like, I have no channel if it's not for you guys. I could be putting this stuff up and 3 people could be watching it, and I would still be putting it up just like I'm putting it up right now. So, you know it's real. Let me know what you guys think of any of these products I have. If you have it in your collection, if you have it in your kit, let me know what you think. If you like this type of video, give it a huge thumbs up. Mash that thumbs up button right now. Let me know what you want to see. That is how I get the direction for these videos, because you guys give me the input, like, and I appreciate it so much. So until next time, stay beautiful.